Good morning, it's me again. Real Crypto Informant, X-Rated Pennies. Getting to you guys just to give you an update about the status of what's coming. Just an update. Um, we got Crypto Week coming up. That's from July 14 to July 18. We just so happen to be the same day that the ISO compliant, the Federal Reserve is going ISO. That means they're changing their old messaging system and they're going to be going on chain. And what makes that very special is that that's also the time that all these ISO compliant or ISO compatible cryptos get to show off some of their utility. So this is a great opportunity right here. We're 9 days away. You have 9 days we can get your bags together, and this is not financial. This is my financial opinion. This is not advice. This is not education, entertainment purposes only. But this is a great opportunity for you to get your bags together and to ISO compliant, utilize cryptos of value. So there's one thing to say around here that you're in the crypto, but are you in the crypto? Do you understand that these are digital assets that help to you to achieve the financial freedom? So that's going live July 14. Banks are ready, governments are ready, companies are ready. Are you ready? Also, during this week, they're gonna have what is called the Genius Act. The Genius Act is the stable coin. This give us the ability to put our, for lack of a better word, train card or car on the highway. To give us the ability to place our digital dollars over there, and we're gonna use tokens to gas them. So the stable bill legislation is inside the House right now. It already passed the Senate, so we're gonna get an opportunity to look at that. And they were saying, speculating things like, hey, when the Genius Bill is passed, it's going to help the market achieve from 3.5 trillion to up to $20 trillion. So they're saying something like a 3-4x there just for the adoption of that. So that's a great. Like I said earlier, these next 90 days is a great opportunity, or even 30 days, for you to get your bags together and put yourself in a position. It's time to get in position. Once you get in position, then you'll understand the value and the thing that you hold, and you give yourself this opportunity to achieve the financial freedom that we're all looking for. Also, they have the anti-central bank digital dollar and some privacy bills that are coming up during Crypto Week. Never in my life that I thought they would actually have a Crypto Week. You know, it's crazy how a shift of thinking or a shift in administration can change the whole trajectory of this market. Just maybe 4 or 5 years ago, when we were facing so much resistance, but now we have the resistance at our back, and so now we get so much push. With that also being said, they also have a market structure bill that's called the Clarity Act, and it's giving the terms or the legalization term for where they can actually identify these assets, some as commodities, some as securities, some as actual currency, some that bring value. And this is what really makes this. It's going to help the market to get the roads or the rules of the road, the guidelines, who's speeding, who's driving with no insurance, and things like that. So, and this week at the Senate Banking Committee, we're going to have one of CEO of Ripple, Brad Gardenhouse, is going to be there. It is very great opportunity for him to speak to the public, the government, banks, and companies about this new market, the digital assets. So he's the CEO of Ripple, which is also the that holds custody, or maybe like what. I don't get me lying. They hold a lot of custody of the XRP and the custodian. They don't own it. It's the custodian. They disperse it about a billion once a month for operational and things like that. So he can get a chance, an opportunity to answer some of those questions that some of the legislations may have. But it's a great opportunity for us to speak. Ripple also has applied for the to become a bank, a chartered bank. I think it's him, Circle, and I'm quite sure with a couple of others that also applied for this license. Just because you apply for this license, however, doesn't mean that you actually become a bank. You got to get checked out by the OCC. And Brooks been making headlines with this approach. That was been they always been their approach to become the internet of value. So with that being said, man, we're just hoping this opportunity just can go smoothly as possible. We're looking for something maybe in the next 2 years or something like that, without any hiccups or anything like that. So with all that being said, it was a time in this market that crypto couldn't get a seat nowhere. Now, if you look, crypto's everywhere. This is the opportunity. Here's your opportunity. Pay attention. Pay attention. Free yourself from a consumer state of mind. Financial freedom. Also, we're looking at ways to change the SEC stance on the accredited investor. We're hoping to change the eligibility just strictly from a financial point. We have what we like to coin the term sophisticated retail investor. Again, an example of that is someone who simply just can go, when you go apply for your credit card, they give you the information, they let you read the disclosure, and you understand the opportunity and the risk. And with that, you sign off. And the card is yours. That's the disclosure to the public. That's the accountability. That's the contract. They don't even give you that at the casino. The only thing they ask you at the casino is, are you 18? And then they let you go do that. But here we're saying here that being a sophisticated retail investor like myself, I have the knowledge, I have the opportunity, I have the understanding, and I have the experience, and I'm willing to sign off and understand the opportunity and the risks that are here. So with that being said, I just want a level playing field for me and for you. I just want everybody to understand that there's an opportunity here for you to become free, become your own bank, start making moves like a money market account, that you don't really need anybody else to do these things, because when you give it to someone else, you're basically just saying you economically or financially illiterate. And that's not what I am. So I'm willing to take those opportunities. I'm willing to take those risks. You know, back in growing up, they say, hey, are you jumping off the porch? I wasn't afraid to jump off the porch. So why would I be afraid now to play in the street? You know, so understand, know what you hold. DYR, do your own research. Understand that there are, when you're saying, it's almost like saying, hey, you know, yeah, you got your friends like, hey, you know, your friend, he drink? You're like, yeah, he drink. No, do he drink? And that's what I'm saying here. Like, do you do crypto? Or do you do crypto? Are you really in the crypto? I didn't say, are you in the Bitcoin? I didn't say, are you in the Ethereum? I didn't say, are you in the Litecoin? I didn't say, are you in the Cardano? I didn't say, are you in the XLM? I said, are you in the crypto? Totally different. Totally different. So if you want to understand that about how your money works just like the other things. You know, money works like love, electricity, and water. If it ain't moving, it ain't working. So there's an opportunity for you to learn how to make your money work for you instead of you working for your money. Again, this is all coming up. We're coming up in the fourth quarter here. Trump's crypto presidential group is going to be together. They're expecting bills from the Senate, from the House. The tax bill has just been passed. Man, he's trying to get rid of Jerome Powell so they can turn on the printing machine. And they turn the printing machine on, and with the new market structure and the Federal Reserve doing its new thing, it's going ISO. Man, we're going to just pour a whole lot of liquidity in here and watch it just go. And watch it go. The question is, are you going with it? It's almost like how they said in Friday, oh, you're going to get involved. You're going to get involved. So, with that being said, man, this is for entertainment, educational purposes. You know me, Real Crypto Informant. X-rated pennies. I'm one of many. Got a lot of informants. We're building financial freedom. Know what you hold. XRP, XLM, XDC. Pennies. Pay attention. Pay attention.